Hi, I'm Dan Tyler, Deputy Editor here at Shoot, and I'm just about to shoot off now to London because I've been invited to Olly Murs' FIFA night, where I get to talk to the man himself about the special edition of his #1 selling album, Right Place, Right Time. But for all us here at Shoot, I also get to speak to him about his love for his favourite football club in the whole wide world, the mighty Red Devils, Manchester United. Yeah, obviously new album out next month.
Yes.
How's the last year been for you?
Been great. Everything's been brilliant. Really fantastic year. Lots of travelling. Been really busy. So yeah, it's been pretty full on. But it's great to be here tonight and obviously have a bit of a social and chill out. You know what I mean? So but it's been busy year. I enjoyed it. You know, the albums have done well. The music's done well. So yeah, I'm really pleased.
How does next album differ to other things that you've done in the past?
I think this album was my favourite, my best album in terms of quality music. You know, and I'm just delighted that it's done so well. But yeah, it's been great. You know, I'm really positive. The singles have been great from it. You know, all done really, really well. So I'm just really, really happy. Yeah.
Obviously, Shoot magazine, we're all about football.
Yes.
So that's why I'm here to talk to you about football.
Yeah.
Obviously, from Essex. How do you go about supporting Man United?
Cockney Red. I always get slated by the United fans for it off Twitter and obviously other football fans. But you know what? I'm just a big football fan in general. Like, you know, I love football, and Man United was my team. I just grew up and supported them. It wasn't because they were winning or at all. I mean, funny enough, just as I started supporting them, they won the first Premier League title. So, you know, my dad was a big fan. Obviously, I took after him, and obviously we won the Premiership, which was amazing. And you know, I'm just a big United fan now. And David Beckham, of course, was a big say in that as well because he was so big for United. So.
Was there an earliest moment that you remember thinking, oh yeah, I am a Man United fan now? Was there one moment?
I think it was when I went to my first game, and it wasn't until I was about 18, 19, and I went to my first game, and it made me, you know, like properly a football fan. You know, I felt like a proper United fan then because I went and watched my team. You know, a lot of other kids are able to go once every week because they supported London teams, teams in Essex. But because obviously for me, I was supporting a team in Manchester to go into a game. I never had the money, but when I could afford to, it made me feel like a proper fan. So.
What was the first match you went to? Do you remember it?
I remember it being against Blackburn Rovers. I can't quite remember it. I remember the first game that I went to, which was at Old Trafford, which was with Henrik Larsson signed, and it was a January transfer. It was his first game for us, and he scored on his debut. I remember that game. I think it was against Aston Villa, but yeah, it was a good game.
How often do you go up there now? Do you get a chance to go up there?
I've got a season ticket now, which is incredible. I'm obviously very lucky in my position that I get to be able to afford to buy one. So I've got a season ticket. I get 4 tickets a game, and I go up there. My mates go up there for me. If I'm not there, I go up there, and it's great. We have a really, really great time. I love going up there. I love supporting Manchester United. Simple as.
When you got your record deal, was that one of the first things you thought, oh right?
Well, it was something, funny enough, I was on my first tour and I thought about it. I said to Richard and Harry, my management, I said, look, would you guys ever consider getting, season tickets together, like getting a box or something? I said, yeah, why not, let's look at it. So we looked at prices, we thought it was, it was expensive but reasonable for a season ticket, and we went for it. And it's been one of the best things we've ever got purchased, especially for my dad. He's been a Manchester United fan all his life, and now he gets a chance to go up there and watch them properly, and that's a special moment for me.
It's been a tough start to the season, David Moyes. How do you think it's gone so far?
I think it's been really tough. I think, to be fair, he's starting a new team. It's a new club, new club for him. We've got a great team there, of course, that Sir Alex gave him, and I think that he's inherited a squad that needs freshening up. It needs new players. I think that Fergie probably got the best out of the team. It wasn't the best United team we've had, but it's still a great team. So I think he's just adjusting to life at United. I think the players are adjusting to him. We haven't quite got the results we've deserved, but again, we've been beaten and we've deserved that as well. So I think it's a learning curve for us at the moment. I mean, some games we should be winning. Southampton, for example, we should have beaten them 3 or 4-1, but we didn't take our chances, and then they scored in the last minute. So, I think that on a good day, we will get back to our winning ways. I don't no doubt about that.
Would it have been your choice to take over if you?
Yeah, I said for many years. I mean, Martin O'Neill was one of my favourites for a long time. Back when he was at Villa and the success that he had there. Then David Moyes has always been in the back of my mind. I think the success that he's had has been incredible. So, yeah, he's definitely someone that I think that he was definitely the right man for the job. I still think he is.
Obviously, the teams at the top, Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal, have all improved this season. It's got Tottenham and Liverpool as well. Where do you expect United to finish as a fan this year?
I think, being honest, as a fan, I think that I really obviously want to be in the Champions League. I think we're still contenders. I think that we are lacking in certain departments, which I think Mr. Moyes will improve. But I think we're going to be up there challenging. I just think at the moment we're not quite getting the rub of the green. I think, end of the day, I think it's hard to judge as a fan until January. I think let's see what it's like in January, then you can come back and ask me that question. But I think we'll be alright.
Who's been your favourite ever player at United? And why?
I think I'm going to pick 2 players.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I'm going to pick 3. I'm going to pick 3. David Beckham would be my favourite.
Yeah.
Out of everyone. But I think from a footballer's point of view, Beckham's my favourite in general because of everything he's done in his career. I think at United, I think for old player, it'd be Eric Cantona. But I think for modern day player that I grew up watching a lot of, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And who's your favourite current player in the squad?
I think my current favourite player's got to be Wayne Rooney. I still think Wayne is my favourite player. I still think he still loves United. I think that he's had a rough start this season again, the controversy. But I don't disagree with him. I think that for him to question sometimes the ability and then getting better players in and taking his team forward. I mean, especially when you're playing at that level and you see the likes of Chelsea buying big players and spending money. You've got Man City buying players and spending money. You've got other clubs Spurs buying loads of players. He can't. He's got to sit there and say, hang on a minute, like, why are we not buying all these big players? You know what I mean? Like, so I understand that, and I think he still loves United. I think his comeback, he's been superb. He's brilliant. Wears his heart on his sleeve, and I think he's just a great player. We can't let him go. He's brilliant.
So if I was to give you David Moyes' job for 20 seconds,
yeah.
Who would you buy 3 players in January?
Oh, in January? Oh, God, that's difficult. I'd say we need a midfielder, so I'd like Cesc Fabregas. He hasn't played much. I'd get Seskin, and I'd get Barkley.
Ross Barkley, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. What's your favourite bit of memorabilia, or something that's a bit unique?
For sports, my best memorabilia that I've got is I've got this massive picture at home that my tour manager Mark got me, and it's pictures of all my first game at Old Trafford and the celebrity game that I played for Soccer Aid. And there's great pictures of me, Ryan Giggs, me and Zidane, like playing the game. So me, Zidane, Giggs, Figo, Shearer, Teddy Sheringham, Jamie Redknapp. Real special.
I was going to ask you about that. What was that like to play at Old Trafford? It must have just been...
It was amazing. Old Trafford was incredible, like big United fan of course. So to be able to have played there and have seen, to be able to walk out of the tunnel and see all the fans and be playing for England as well, my team, it was a very special day for me. I'll never forget it, and hopefully I'll get to do many more in the future. We'll see. I mean, it all depends.
Do they rate you after?
Well, it depends if you get the call up. It's like getting a call for England. It actually is. Like you're waiting to get the call up, and when you do get the call up, you can't wait. It's like the most amazing feeling. So, I'm looking forward, hopefully, to do more in the future, and hopefully play at Old Trafford again. It'll be amazing.
You're obviously an FA ambassador as well. What's that role mean?
For me, as an ambassador, it means basically it's a way in which I can get involved in football and in terms of music, get music more involved in it as well, and getting kids to. I'm a big football fan myself. I don't think it matters what job you've got or anything that you can be a fan of football, and I'm a big fan, and I've enjoyed working along with the FA and different aspects, and looking forward to doing more with them in the future. But my role is quite simple, really. I don't have to do much for it. I mean, just if there's work to be done, like doing charity work or we've done a football event for them to celebrate their 150-year anniversary. It's just showing that music and football can join together, and that's kind of why I'm a part of it.
So you're an FA ambassador, played at Old Trafford. You also spent time with Bayern Munich.
What
was that like? That must have been.
Oh, Bayern was amazing. We spent I went over there for a day, and we spent 2 or 3 hours in the ground. Met Schweinsteiger, met Ribéry, met the whole team, and it was really special, really good fun. I really enjoyed it. It was brilliant.
Who was the best out of all of them?
Who was the most best? I'd probably say the best person was Schweinsteiger. Yeah. Brilliant. What a lovely man. Philipp Lahm as well. Both
They wouldn't be bad
Really
to have at
nice
Old
people.
Trafford, would they?
Huh?
Be alright having them two, you know.
Well, I did try and persuade them to come, but they weren't interested at the time. They're the European champions, aren't they? So they're not interested at the moment.
So you got any more football ventures lined up?
Not really, no. I mean, I've met Shinji Kagari the other night, David Moyes, which was great, Old Trafford. I haven't really got anything coming up really till next year. I'm going to get back playing Sunday football next year, my mates, in January. Once I get back playing, I want to get fit again, so it's going to be fun, yeah.
Nice. We're going to ask you how much you know about Man United. It's going to be like just a minute, quick fire minute round, and see how many you get.
Oh, God.
And then you go on our leaderboard, and you might win.